going on, everybody? I am the Reverend Raff, joined once again by my good friend Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy.
What's going on, everybody?
We are the two dudes who talk music, and we are back today with another reaction video for you. But before we dive into that, did you know we release 6 videos each and every week? We got reactions on Monday and Friday. We have Rockin' Around the World on Wednesdays, which is like an extra special reaction series where we try and find unique bands from all over the world. We've been to so many really cool places. We've been like Madagascar, and we've been to Sweden, and we've been to South Korea, and we've been to so many cool places. It's a great series, well worth checking out. And we have interviews, dropping podcasts, and just all kinds of cool stuff. So if that's your jam, if that's the kind of stuff you like, and you have a good time with us today, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to us. We're trying to, grow. We've had some great success so far. We're trying to hit that 4,000 mark if we can. So
yeah,
we really appreciate it if you could consider that. But we are getting off track with that because, as I said, we got a reaction video for you guys today. This is Volbeat by A Monster's Hand. Now, I will say, Volbeat is a band that I am not super familiar with. I know the name.
A couple of songs.
I know the name. I've probably heard a couple of songs. I might have even seen them live once somewhere. I think at a Soundwave, maybe. Did they play a Soundwave?
I think they have. They have played a festival in Australia.
I know that. I'm pretty sure they played a Soundwave once, and I might have seen them there while I was waiting for another band. Possibly when I was waiting for Skindred. Or I might be thinking of it. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting off. The point is, we're not super familiar with this stuff, but we know they've got a cracking reputation and that their fans are very diehard fans. If you get Volbeat fans, they're fucking fans, man. So we're gonna dive in and check this one out. I do. Unless they're Slayer fans, in which case,
Well, we haven't done a Slave reaction, so you won't get to do one either. So you don't have to worry about that, Ralph.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, look. My mum. You want to know why my mum calls her vacuum cleaner Slayer? Because it's been around since 1982 and it still fucking sucks. Don't hate me, Slayer fans. I'm just being a dick because it's funny. Anyway,
it is. This
is By A Monster's Hand by Volbeat. We're going to check this one out right now.
Let's do it. Ooh, that's tasty.
Oh, he is going to kill her.
I thought he was trying to pick her up. Don't hurt that grandma.
Counting the masses beyond him as we count by the blade. Decapitation inflicted by a monster's hand. Adding the bodies dancing with the dead. Wearing the body parts on a strand. Higher emotion, it goes with the stress. And it goes on and on and on.
Hey.
Okay.
Wow, that's a massive sound.
Number one, the groove is immaculate. They are so deep in that pocket, they're finding like change from 5 years ago that they'd lost. Like, my God.
I like that.
My God, they are so in that. But they're so tight and they're so in the pocket with it, but it's not sounding robotic at all. It still sounds like loose as well at the same time. Not like loose as in a not tight way, but loose as in a flowing way. Like it all feels natural. Maybe I'm just biased, but I love the fact that you can clearly hear the bass cutting through the mix, but not in a way that is unbalanced.
Nah, it's not obnoxious at all.
Yeah, it's a very, very nicely put together mix for this type of group. And yeah, I'm digging like just the everything about the construction of this is bang on.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like I know they're really sort of one of these bands that I mean I'm getting the sense anyway that they are a band that fits in this sort of hard rock / heavy metal space, but I'm
Feels like
sensing
it.
like the mix almost feels like a grungy kind of mix in a sense, you know, where the way the
Yeah.
bass is cutting through with the guitars and the guitars are not over distorted. It's
No,
like,
it's very true. It's
you know,
very true.
and I'm wondering if that's like an intentional production choice or if it's just a coincidence that's come from a few other decisions. But
Yeah, not well versed enough in their music to honestly.
yeah, exactly. If you're like a regular listener, let us know if this is a typical mix for these guys or if it's a bit,
Mm.
you know, one outside their normal wheelhouse. I'd be keen to get that, but let's keep going on this.
I like his voice, man.
Moving his trophies to another home. And everybody's dancing with the dead.
Wow.
Wearing the body parts on a string. High on emotion it goes when it's stressed. And it goes on and on and on. On and on and on.
Okay, just before it takes off here, I love the fact that they've done everything possible to make this like main dude look like a like 70s serial killer dude.
Yeah.
From
yeah.
the glasses to the style and the fit of the t-shirt to the like tan slacks.
Yeah.
To just the haircut, that fucking 70s football player haircut.
Oh, yep. You can set a time to that haircut. You can set a
Like-
watch to that haircut.
Like they have, it's everything, like all the stereotypical stuff. The only
all meeting all people in suburbia as well.
Yeah, the
And they're all
only
comfortable with him.
yeah, the only way that they could make him look more like a serial killer is if they had him in a tan trench coat.
Yes.
That's the only way they could do,
Yes.
like the only thing. But I'm curious if this is like, if we're just seeing his fantasies of killing these people, or if we're seeing like it's what really happened and then he's imagined that he's just walked by, or like in it, you know what I mean? Like how it's what we're seeing here. And I'm sure maybe, I don't know, maybe the film clip will give us some answers by the end. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll leave us
Maybe another film clip.
Maybe it'll leave us asking in the same way that American Psycho did. But
Yeah.
but yeah, you're right. Like this guy's voice is incredible. Like again, just touching on the bass there, like you can really hear the melodies and the way that it's walking from, you know, helping to transition from one thing to the next. Like that's something that I tend to try and do in my my playing style is I'll be like, okay, with the riff, we're going from here to here in the riff, or rather than just going straight away, like, do I want to walk between them, or do I want to have a run, like, you know, down the scale to get from one place to the next, or how do I want to do that? I'm a big fan of that. So
Let's
yeah,
keep going.
Keep going. All right.
I'm intrigued now. Ooh, okay.
goes with the stress, and it goes on and on and on. On and on and on.
Okay.
I really like the way they broke up them solos.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
Man, they're solid as.
That is, yeah. I think you're right. Like the little gap between the solos was nice. I do like, so that's clearly more of their like metal kind of energy coming in that part.
Yeah.
Where they kind of kicked into that faster bit with the solos and stuff. But like, I dig it, man. I dig it. It's a nice
Oh,
blend.
yeah.
They fit nicely into that sort of like, okay, they're kind of that hard rock
heavy
into the
metal.
heavy metal kind of borderline stuff.
Yeah.
They jump between the two. It seems like that. I couldn't get it over in my head. I don't know if you ever saw the show. It was on Netflix for a while. There was a few seasons of it called Blue Mountain State.
No.
Did you ever? Okay, there was an. If anyone's watching and you saw that show, the guy playing the serial killer in this reminds me of the guy that played the quarterback in Blue Mountain
Oh,
State.
wow.
Just like the look and the kind of thing, but also a bit
okay.
of also
Not
a
the
bit of
pervy making out with skeletons part.
no, not quite that, but also like almost a bit of Ryan Reynolds about the guy as well, in like a
Yeah,
Deadpool Ryan Reynolds kind of thing.
it does, but it looks like the type of white guy that pronounces the H in words with W's, like with the, you know what I mean? White and well, but that doesn't even have an H in it, but you'll say it anyway.
Cool Whip.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So ultimately, we don't know if he actually killed those people or if it was just in his head. I'm guessing, but
Yeah, I think it's more what it looked like. It was more of the battle of when he meets people and
yeah, if
finally
he's
got to
gonna-
free himself when he got home,
yeah. No, that's fair
and
enough.
make out
I
with
mean,
skeleton people.
hey, I definitely got to check out more from Volbeat. I think because that
Yeah.
was cool. That was really really cool, and I feel like they're the kind of band that if I was to check them out, there's a lot of I sense that this is a band where there's a lot of the finer details that musicians will really appreciate as well.
Mm.
In like a kind of way that there's some great stuff there, and you don't need to be a musician to appreciate it. But there was also a lot that goes in there that I'm sure that maybe the layperson isn't picking up on that a musician would really dial into. So I want to check out more and see if that's the same across the rest of their stuff. If there's any other songs from Volbeat that you guys reckon we should try and check out, please let us know in the comments. It'd be awesome to hear from you guys if you're Volbeat fans, what you think their best albums are, their best songs are, their best lineup. I know
We
there's been
wanna
some
know.
lineup changes. Like, yeah, loop us in, inform us, please. And of course, let us know what you thought about this song and video clip in the comments as well. Your thoughts and theories on the serial killer. And hey, if you like this video, give it a like. If you didn't, download the shit out of it. I have been Reverend Raff. He has been the Beer Buddy Kyle. That was Volbeat with By a Monster's Hand. And if you've watched this far into the video, you're a dead set legend. Thank you very, very much. Stay cool, and we will catch you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We really hope you had a good time. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell down there. It helps the channel grow. We are still a fairly young channel, and we like to try and grow our audience all over the world. We do also, for those of you who are interested, have a Patreon. It's just a couple of bucks a month. At the moment, you get all the videos early and ad-free, but we are working on ways to increase the value of that and make it a bit more enticing. So don't forget to keep an eye out and check back on what's going on over there. Other than that, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.